The first thing you notice on the front of the Alpine Attack are these metal buckles. This buckle here we call the load locker, and its primary reason for using that is because it's easy to use in extreme conditions. Because there's nothing to squeeze, you can hold it in a gloved hand and just undo it very easily, and it requires no dexterity. There are two positions it can be in: a simple hook position like that, and then you can lock it by hooking the top bar over the loop. That way it cannot possibly come undone. You also have two metal buckles on both sides. This is what we call our web catcher system, and it's very simple to use. It's a simple hook that can go over into this loop here, or it can double back on itself and loop onto that web there. Our head locker and web catcher buckles are designed to hold modern axes and skis. Traditional axes, like this walking axe here, very easy to put on packs. But these modern axes with no head are much more difficult, and this system is designed to take both of them. I'll show you how to attach this modernized tool here. The head locker, you'll notice it's captivated at the top here, that's so it can't catch when you're rock climbing with the pack, is released with this lid strap. Pull it out, pass it through the head of the axe, and then tighten it again. This part of the axe is captivated by the web catcher. Again, loosen the web, wrap it round the axe, and tighten again. The axe is really secure in that position. You can add a second axe very easily. Simply loosen the head locker web again, pass it through the head of the axe, tighten, take the other web catcher, loop it over the top of the axe, and tighten it. That position, again, both axes are very secure. As far as we're aware, the head locker will fit every axe on the market. But if you find one that it doesn't fit, or maybe you've got a piece of rope through your ice axe as a leash, then there is an alternative way to use it. Slacken it off, pull the head locker out, and then use this web in the old traditional way. Pass the axe through, tuck it back on itself, put the web catcher over the top, tighten the system down, and your axe is secure. It's not uncommon to ski into ice climbs these days, so a good alpine pack needs to be able to carry skis securely. The Alpine Attack has a system here with a lasso at the bottom, which the tail of the ski will go through. Pass the tail of the ski through the lasso loop at the base of the pack, loosen the web catcher, and wrap that web catcher web around your axe and your ski, hooking it back into itself there. Then all you've got to do is tighten the whole system up, and you have a very secure system that carries skis and axes. You can also put your ski poles in the same place. Our packs with the web catcher system are designed to carry skis down the sides of the packs. Some people have said, well, what if I want to carry them diagonally? Well, there is an easy fix that you can do for that. Take a small web sling, knot at the top, tie another knot fairly close to it, creating a small loop. Pass the head locker through that small loop and then secure it in place. You can then put the tails of the ski through there, and you can use the web catcher around the skis, and you have a diagonal carry. Our alpine packs have not been designed specifically to carry snowshoes or snowboards, but there is a very easy way to do that with them. Take a length of web or rope, pass it round the lower compression, tie an overhand knot, very quick and easy to do and secure. You create a loop for the bottom of the snowboard to go through, and the top, loosen the web catchers on both sides. Take the web catchers and hook them into each other, like so. And then you have a good carrying system for a snowboard or snowshoes on the front of your pack. On the front of the pack, we have two haul loops here, which combined with the grab handle on the back of the pack can be used to haul the pack vertically. We don't recommend that you use these packs on multi-pitch routes hauling, but for a crevasse rescue situation, that 3-point of attachment system enables the pack to remain vertical and not snag on the edge of the crevasse. Also on the front are these extra lash points, each of them reinforced with 2 bar tacks, which makes them very strong. This means that you've got the facility to lash a frozen rope on the front or your crampons if they're covered in snow and ice. Underneath the lid, you'll find this strap. Now, climbers have lots of different preferences as to how they pack their gear. We've designed this strap so it can be used and clipped into the front of the pack and a rope put underneath, or we can use this strap to strap round ropes or crampons and secure them so that if you want access to your pack, you can flip those over, gain access to your pack, and they remain secure. One of the key design criteria when we were designing these packs is to make sure that anything that you had to interact with was easy to do so with gloved hands. We recognize these packs are used in extreme situations. For that reason, if you look at zip pulls, you'll find they're easy to grab. They're large and easy to operate. Web pulls have extra tabs on them, again so that they're easy to operate. It means the web is easy to slide through even with mitted hands. When you're climbing, you can be carrying a considerable load. With all your ice gear, rock gear, ropes, the weight of the pack would be quite heavy. So the carrying system has to be a good one. The shoulder straps here are our adaptive fit style. That means this point here, this narrowing of the harness, means it acts like a universal joint and will fit over whatever contour of shoulder you have. You'll find there's extra padding under the top part of the shoulder where it's widest. This is to give extra support. The back system on the Alpine Attack is a smooth snow shedding back. It's padded so that you can just throw gear in the pack and it won't stick into your back. The hip belt of the Alpine Attack is something unique to Lowe Alpine. When you're walking into your climb, you need support, hence the padded section. But when you're climbing, these padded sections can often get in the way of your climbing harness. So it's easy to remove them. Pull the webbing off of the belt, tuck the belt away into the side of the pack here, and then you just have a webbing belt which doesn't get in the way of your climbing gear, yet still stabilizes the pack while you're climbing. When you're wearing a helmet, you need the back of the pack here to be clear of it. So you'll find that the back of these packs is angled away from your back, giving you good head clearance. It's also a smooth transition between the lid and the back of the pack This means no snow will build up. So if you're in a spindrift, the snow will come down and just slough off the pack and not build up in this region. The grab handle here at the back of the pack is held in by bar tacks, which make it very strong, and it's big enough so that you can grab it with a mitted hand, making it easy to clip into carabiners on the stance. The Alpine and Mountain Attack both have expandable volume. That means the lid can be raised up to accommodate ropes or extra pieces of equipment inside your pack. It's very easy to do. Loosen the strap on the front. Loosen these straps on the lid. And you can see how the lid is lifted up. And then inside the pack here, you'll find a snow skirt, which again can be lifted up to take extra volume. When you're climbing, it's likely that you won't have a full pack. In this case, cinch the side compressions down. You may even want to tuck the lid inside the pack. And then the load locker buckle can come to the top of the pack. It can be hooked in to a loop at the back and the whole thing cinched down so you have a nice, clean, tight pack to climb with.